doing?
To be back next year in the Sunday Warriors division. And a special thanks to Mitch Kim and Kyle Campbell, to Pat and Shelley Rogers, of course, here at the Speedway, Willie and Sean Larkin, his brothers, and of course Paul Sonia as well. And a special thanks goes out to Jeremiah Sanford for running his number, keeping it up there in the points, and being a good friend as well. So many thanks along from Mike Larkin, who drives car number 84. We hope he recovers soon, and I'd like to see him back here again at the Speedway one more time. Cylinder crash in Burn Division. We're going racing. Albert Lady snaps the ready. Number 73 moves up down the back straightaway. With Joe Jenkins in 35 in hot pursuit. Dwight the Bull Center slipped to third as they go through the 3-4 turn area. Albert Blaney, your race leader. 17 of Tom Casey will make it for the first complete lap. So he'll be on the lead lap. In the 17th. And unfortunately, Casey does not make the first lap to complete it. Number 17 into the infield area as Blaney goes by, puts him a lap down to the leaders. Joe Jenkins in second spot, the 50 of Boyd up for third, Larkin on to move the car number 18 as he's up to challenge for that third position. 35 Jenkins in hot pursuit. For semi-final time, looks like he'll be unable to go through this first round qualifier. This is the four-cylinder Sunday Alvin Blaney, your race leader in the 73 to 35 of Jacobs, trying to close up the distance. And way back in third, Willie Larkin, car number 18, is solidly taking over third, ending in that fourth in the 91. Hickey in the 88 in fifth position. Tingley the 29, slightly off the pace. As they round the track, the 73 on the field. Closes up the distance. Jenkins putting the pressure on the low side as Blaney takes the high side. And it's going to be a horse race here. The 9 laps of this opening round qualifier. A 10-lap contest. You set the field for tonight's 20-lap feature. 73 on the field. Alvin Blaney. Open the door once again for Jenkins. Can he put it together and take over the lead? No, he can't quite put it together. And Tingley in the 29 will go a lap down to the leaders with 2 to go. 8 laps complete, 2 to go. Alvin Blaney and Joe Jenkins having at it in a 2-car final for the lead. Advantage for third place. Willie Larkin as the white flag comes down one more time around. And Jenkins will have to make it work here quickly to put it together and take the win. Alvin Blaney in car number 73. Headed for the checkered flag as he heads down the back stretch. The 3-4 turn area for the final time of this opening round qualifier. And Blaney will take it home. Checkered flag for Alvin Blaney in the 73. Joe Jenkins has to settle for second. Larkin in the 18 will pick up third position. The 91 of Bennett in fourth, and Hickey in the 88 wraps up the top 5. And by the way, if you're new to our crash and burn division, they can start either clockwise or counterclockwise, and every time there's a caution flag, they reverse direction. Just a little ripple in the way things are done here in this division. They also start from a static start as opposed to a running start in the straight stock and late model sportsman divisions. So Alvin Blaney loads on a couple of crew members at the pit gate. He'll head around for the Victory Lane celebrations. And our thoughts and prayers go tonight to Dan Burris, our back gate attendant who was in the hospital in Moncton with a heart attack. And we wish all our best to Dan. He's a faithful supporter here at the SPIC this week. He's doing pretty good, and they tell me he's out of intensive care, so we'd like to send our best along to Dan and all his family at this time. As Alvin Blaney celebrates the victory in car number 73, heads to the start-finish line. Board the 1, car number 77. Santa Neiman in the 77 machine. Car number 5 is Bob Prosser, the 22 is Greg Ford, feature was last week. 105, your early race leader with the 99 of Roger LeBron on the outside. They go 3 wide down the front stretch. Not unusual, see them go 3 and 4 wide here in the Sunday Drivers Division, and Tingley is relegated to second as the 99 of Roger LeBron takes over the top spot. In the 5 machine. Gary Anderson and the 80 of Roger travel as well. The inside. The warning gives to me. Around at the top 5 thus far. Roger LeBlanc, a man on a mission as he hauls through the 3-4 turn around. The Harry's machine, all race leaders. Third by Craig Ward on the move after a hot win last week. Grand Slam picked up the feature win as well, and he is anxious to put this one away as well and catch up to the 99 machine. Between Chase and Horseman in the 80. Kerry Anderson in the Anders up a second, and Kerry Anderson makes a super move on the inside of the 105 of Tingley to pick up third position. So getting congratulations from Craig Ward, his fellow driver, and Roger LeBlanc will take the auto lap around the speedway, the Harvey's Neighborhood Pub Automobile. The victory lap, that Honda machine. If you do not have an opportunity yet or miss picking up your souvenir program, they are still available at the gateway. Inside you'll find a complete scorecard for tonight's racing activities here at Riverglade Speedway. Also up-to-date points information, results from last week, pictures of your winners, and so on. Of course, the Riverglade Speedway Dale Earnhardt Memorial page in the Speedway program tonight as well. You might want to check that out from Dale Earnhardt's visit back in 1988. Photos of that visit are in the program this evening, so you might want to drop over to the gateway and pick one of those souvenir programs up, a very special edition of that program this evening. Of course, coming up next weekend, we'll have the Dale Earnhardt Memorial Weekend here at the Speedway on the 12th of August. But right now, we're going to have a warm round of time, clockwise direction this time. Bob Buell on the point. Standing start, green flag. Down we go and racing. Keep your eyes on that 00. He's been hot for the last 3 weeks here at the Speedway. Bob Buell, the 00 machine. Trucking here, the 00 automobile. Perry McMakin in hot pursuit of the 55 out of turn number 4. Dave Gardon in third position. Jesse Rogers. Tom Bannister to the tower, please. Tom Bannister to the tower, please. Jesse Rogers home for fourth. And car number 9, Dave Gagnon in fifth position. That's the way they finished it up here in qualifier number 3. 280, make that $248.50 in tonight's Salisbury Lions 50-50 draw. $248.50. We're going to reach down the drum here and pick up a winner. Hope it's your ticket. We're picking up as Bob Buell picks up the checkered flag for his honor lap around the speedway. Six, 3, 2, 5, 9, 2. 632-592. You are $248.50 richer. A blue ticket sold on the fan side of the speedway. Not that there's some fans on both sides, but that is your winning number. $248.50 if you have ticket number 632592, and George is waiting here in the tower to match you up with your cash prize. Bob Buell headed for victory lane, checkered flag, and on board and about to get the pictures taken. Ken Brace, our illustrious flagman, and Dan Duke down there to take care of this at the start-finish line. So a warm round of applause one more time. Bob Buell, the 00 machine in victory lane. A common sight here this year at the Speedway. Bob having a super year here at the Speedway. He's got a couple of feature wins. Almost took the Grand Slam here last weekend as well. The Frosty's Ice Cream, auto trim design, landing torch and regulator repair machine. 632-592. Your winning 50-50 ticket number. I believe we have campaigner, but not due to the Speedway. Corey Eagles on board car number 79. Makes the move for the Sunday Drivers Division. 10-lap contest for Rock'em Sock'em Chocolate Sideways Wilson. Pretty deep on the seat. Green flag is down by straight start for the race. Jenkins anticipating the start, gets a little break. On the green comes down, wiggled in second spot. Here comes Tim Layton up the inside. The Golden Commando automobile number 6 up to challenge for the lead. Number 4, and the right rear wheel heads to the infield area. So Freddie Jenkins loses the wheel on the right rear, caution out on the speedway. Freddie always wanted to go to Florida. He's going to send the tire ahead in second in. So fearless Freddie Jenkins, it almost takes out Mike Wiggle with the tire. Gotta love that, folks. The tire did better time than Freddie did. So unfortunately, fearless Freddie lies motionless on the front stretch. We'll get him undertaken by the Trent Blaney towing hook. And try this one more time. 0 laps complete, still 10 to go. Just part of the fun and excitement we have each and every weekend here at the Oval of Excitement, River Glade Speedway, 38 years strong this year. And don't forget, coming up next weekend here at the Speedway, August the 12th, one night week from tonight, the $1,000 to win 80-lap open competition race for the late model sportsman division. This is open to any late model sportsman race car throughout New Brunswick or from the Sportsman Series. As long as they run the rules of whatever track they're from or the series, they can run here next weekend. But they can't mix rules, and that's going to be a super show coming up 1 week from tonight. 80 feature laps for the late model sportsman division. Lots of other stuff happening too next weekend here at the Dale Earnhardt Memorial. Who's out after the race. If your engine's a little ailing, need a rebuild, it's Engine Rebuilders, McLean's Engine Rebuilders in River Glade can take care of that problem for you. You might want to give them a call, 372-9975 to freshen up your engine. Late arrival just coming to the Speedway, last week's feature winner. Smurf Gardner, the 28 machine, just making his way in. Lots of time to make the first round qualifying for the late model sportsman division. Looks like Adam Kirsten having a fun come up to speed of the 65 machine. So Adam Kirsten first and heads back to the garage. There is some problems with that machine. They're about to install an engine. I don't know whether you have an opportunity to talk to him before the race tonight. Jimmy the Fool Leighton on the inside. Charge and Charlie Lewis on the outside. The Rockets on the front and third race. Jimmy Leighton stops the early lead with a battle developing now between Charlie Lewis in the 2 and the 58 of Mike Power Jr. Mike Power Jr. feature lead already. And now the back stretch of Leighton now trying to stretch it to lead, but Power now in the 58 trying to close it. Shaking in the 79 machine, giving it a whirl here. Cautious here in the early running. Lucky start here. The white bars and Charlie Lewis gets turned and almost cuts the wall with the right foot. A super piece of driving there by Charlie Lewis in the 2. Managed to keep it off the wall because that right front tire was construction machine. As the halfway flags go by, 5 complete, 5 to go. Looking lap 6 to 5. Race leader, the second generation driver from beautiful downtown Alfred County. Race leader, number 4. So Tim Leighton back and winning form one more time in the 6 machine. And talking very seriously of a move to the late model sportsman division in 2002. So Tim Leighton will savor the victory, take the auto lap around the speedway. The second generation driver from Albert County. The tourist thing this evening, visiting the Moncton area or certainly River Glade. We'd like to make you welcome here at the Speedway once again. Hope you enjoy your stay in a super spell of weather we've had the last few days. Hope that's going to last. Perhaps our summer is just starting. So hope you enjoy your visit to the area if you're vacationing. And hope you find some time of refreshment before you head back to the labors once again. Dumas on the outside. Tom Lane and the track champion. Lester Virgin on the outside. April Mary in fifth. And Ricky Wayne for delivery scene. Tom Lane makes it quickly 3 wide. As Lane slips into the infield, the duck man is on the move. Tom Lane, your race leader. Hey, that red paint job works wonders. Marty Dumas for second as Somerville slips to third. April Mary now turning challenge. Dale Somerville in the middle, April Berry on the bottom. And now Terry Malazzo moves into the fray as well as the duckman Tom Lane is your race leader. Showing the way down the front stretch into turns 1 and 2. takes it high, wide, and handsome, slides it up the track, and out of turn number 2. April Berry for 4th, Jared Watson riding in 5th, and Mike Lingle, the foot leader, number 6 in 6th position. Stretches it out about an 8-car length lead over a 2-car battle for second spot. Our leading driver in the Sunday Warriors division moves up to claim 4th position. Shows the way. The Garland's paper machine down the backstretch as the 2-to-go signal is given his third leader. It's by the team race. Lead, race leader. On third, April Berry, the Warrior Princess in 4th. And in 5th position, the 33 automobile for Terry Melanson. April Berry in 4th, and in 5th position, Terry Melanson in the 33. Up the checkered flag, takes the Duckman machine around for his honor lap around the Speedway drive, and we stand corrected. As Tom Lane takes the honor lap around the Speedway, checkered flag in hand. So Tom Lane, a familiar face in Victor Lane, fresh new red paint job on the Duckman machine. The Garland's paint paper, number 23. He can hear you as he exits his car. So a warm round of applause for Tom Lane, Duckman, and Victor Lane one more time. On the outside. And Paul DeMere ready to join the field in the 30. Green flag this time in turn number 4. Hustle to make up the ground there, car number 30. LZ Beeman, your race leader, as Mike Kyle looks to the inside and chases on the inside. Side-by-side battle for the lead now. Mike Kyle in the Ford on the inside, a Chevrolet for LZ Beeman. LZ Beeman 5 as well. So Bob Charters, the mountain man, picks up the opening Sportsman Heat win in car number 7 as he holds off a hard-charging Jim Dunham in the 44. The classic Chevrolet Ford battle happening there in the opening qualifier in the late model Sportsman division. So Hanson Signs Automobile will take the auto lap around the speedway. Also out of Ripley's Auto Sales. So Bob Charters, the 37-year veteran, takes the 7 machine around for a victory lap and a warm round of applause from his fans, one and all. Don't forget our good buddy over there in the trees who takes the film here week by week has videos of any race here at the Speedway, or a complete set if you like. And also we'll have next weekend race videos from the 1988 visit of Dale Earnhardt. You call him at 858-8937, and those are excellent gift items as well. It's 858-8937 for racing videos. What a super deal. Only $5 get you a Dale Earnhardt 1988 video. So Bob Charters and Victor Eng gets his picture taken by our temporary track photographer and assistant from the outside. Out of turn number 2, they go side by side for 3rd position. Last week's feature winner having problems with that automobile as he works his way down the front stretch. Steve Potter, Mike Potter, Harry Charters in the barrel lap on 4th. Ken McKenzie on the inside. On the outside. Cross flags are up halfway this time. After 5 to 5 to go this time by. For 5th, and a tough break for the 10 car of Herman Berry Jr. Got to turn down the 1-2 turn area. Applause for the driver of car number 3, Steve Potter, the Land Tech Marshall Cabinets Burgess Contracting automobile. So he takes the auto lap around the speedway, picked up a 50-lap win, his first ever in late model sportsman competition a little earlier in the season. And looking to be competitive also in next week's Dale Earnhardt Memorial 80-lap feature. $1,000 on the line to the winner, and the race is open to all NB sportsman cars and series cars running under their own rules. So this should be a barn burner next weekend here at the Speedway, just one weekend away on the 12th of August. Around the Speedway. Another big win for a strong campaigner, moved up from the street stock division a couple of years ago and just gets better and better every week. They've got that car and driver both massaged into racing form. You can hear it now, folks. Have a warm round of applause for Steve Potter, car number 3 in victory lane one more time as he accepts the accolades of his victory. Position between Dan Cadet in the 91, Larkin in the 18. Sunscreen on out there tonight, folks. It's evening here. Excitement. Larkin on the move. The car number 18 moves up for 3rd position. Larkin is a strong campaign, one of 3 Larkin brothers who race here in the Sunday Drivers Division here at the Speedway. And Casey once again having mechanical problems. Looks like the spark plug of the separate cars goes down the back track. Jonathan Doit returns to the field one more time in the 50. Right now, Brady trying to pick off heat win number 2. Alva Blaney, the 73 machine, your race leader is Tom Casey. Once again, slows down on the backstretch. Doit in trouble in the 50, and this is survival of the fittest here. For second place, Willie Larkin on board the 18 machine. White flag is coming by. There are 9 in third. Strong run for the newcomer. 35, Joe Jenkins in fourth, and Danny Cadet, the 90 will wrap up fifth position as the field stretched out after that altercation early in the running in the 1-2 turn area. But a caution-free event. So Alva Blaney celebrates the laurels of victory as he picks up some crew members over at the pit gate. Clean-up crews check the track for debris after that first semi-final for the Sunday Drivers Division. Sunday Drivers Heat, rather semi number 2 forming up in the garage area. As Alva Blaney for the start-finish line. And we're off and running here. The four-cylinder excitement one more time. Horseman is on the move in car number 30. Keep your eyes on the 22 and the 99-2 Hawk campaigners here in the Sunday Drivers Division. 3 and 4 wide action in this crash and burn division here every weekend here. On the move as well. In the 22, last week's feature winner. Looking to pick up a heat win here as well as Staley takes it high, wide, and handsome off turn number 4. Shaping up now, a challenge for the lead as Craig Ward moves up a little loose that time. Staley through the 3-4 turn area, 3 wide this time on turn number 4. Craig Ward, your new race leader, puts Tingley away in the 105. Last week's feature winner in the 2-2 automobile, your race leader at turn number 4. Second, Gary Tingley in third, Shaw Market in fourth, and Kerry Anderson, I believe, rounds out the top 5. Million souvenirs. You might want to check that out. They're located at the corner of Air Avenue and Killam Drive, I guess it is, in Moncton. So Craig Ward takes the auto lap around the speedway, checkered flag in hand, enjoying the Victory Laurels as a cleanup crew checks for debris after that event rather, and we set up for qualifier number 3 semifinal style. Looking to pick up some valuable points in the Fosses Dewitt Center Division. Bob Mule around his truck, hooked up and hauled the nail one more time. Keep your eyes on that trying to pick up the Grand Slam by winning his second heat as the 9 machine tags the wall off turn number 2. What a tough break for Dave Gango on number 9. Dave taking a few looks off and cool off. Dave Gango on his no quitter. He's having at it one more time. Bob Mule stretched out on a 20-car length lead as Rob DeVoe now hooked up his second spot. And that newly prepared automobile number 87 Super Paint John the lettering truck on the Refires the 00. We'll head around for the victory lap one more time in the Frosty's Ice Cream, Auto Trim Design, the Landing Torch and Radiator Repair, Peppo Designs Automobile. Hey drivers, Fosses Dewitt Center Division. Cleanup crew once again checks for debris. We appreciate the services of all the fine folks that work on our cleanup truck here week by week, and some Mike Power Jr. Mike Power Jr. on board the 58 slides up into third position. And Ryan Chappell's the straight stock division is also leading this event. Some valuable points here. And then for Mike's straight slot division, doing a super job holding off Tim Layton and Mike Power Jr. as the two to go signal. It's the Mike Power division on top. Four-time feature winner Tim Layton has also picked up a couple of feature wins. And Mike Wiggle trying to knock them off here tonight as your leader for the free turn out of turn 3. Wiggle takes it home for the win. Mike Power Jr. has to settle for second, Tim Layton for third, Charlie Lewis home for fourth, and Corey Eagles will complete the distance in fifth position. So Mike Wiggle takes the Polish victory lap around the speedway. Picks up father at the pit gate and continues his victory lap around the speedway on his way to Victory Lane for all the celebrations. Mike Wiggle, car number 60, currently leads the points in the Sunday Warriors division and in the thick of the point battle in the street stock division as well. Dale Somerville on the outside, a bit of heating problem possibly on the 45 as we head off here. It looks like Mike Wiggle may not be able to make this event as he makes a switch to the 6, and the 6 car unable to run. Tough break for Mike Wiggle, who's leading points in the division, has a pretty good going racing. Leader by a fender. Duckman Tom Lee moving up on the outside, snaps the lead at the stripe, the leader of record on lap number 1. Duckman Tom Lee, the race leader of the battle for second now. Dumas on the inside, LaFergie on the outside. Now in the 99, up for second position. Marty Newell back to third, and April Berry in fourth in car number 10. Terry Melanson is fifth. In the 33 is Tom Lane. leads them by the Garland paint paper number 23. Lafergie now up to challenge for the top position as Marty Dumas rides in third and Tom Lee being challenged now by the reigning point champion Les Lafergie in the 99 as they head into 3-4 turn area. Tom Lee, your leader out of turn number 4. Try it one more time, gets a run off turn number 2. Can't quite put it together. Tom Lee, your race leader. And both he and Lafergie doing exactly what they're supposed to do. Lafergie tucking it into the bottom and taking a run off the turns out. Can't quite put it together. And Tom Lee has the advantage of being the leader at Picker's line. One more time, pulls up on the rear quarter panel, but not quite enough. Trying to dive into the turns deeper and come out stronger. Lafergie can't quite put it together. That 23 car just a little too strong, I believe, with 2 to go. 8 laps complete, 2 to go this time by. Takes the Technic Motorsports number 11 to the infield area. Top break for that campaigner who's running in the thick of the point battle. And the final time at turn number 4, Duckman Tom Lee makes it 2 in a row on the evening. Les Lafergie has to settle for second, and April Berry picks up a third. So it's Tom Lee, Les Lafergie, April Berry are top 3. Terry Melanson picks up a fourth. 53, I believe, comes home in 5th position. Craig Walker on board that automobile. So Duckman Tom Lane takes you on a lap around the speedway, second time on the evening. Fresh paint job on that automobile. Got some candy, Shelley? Now? Okay, for all the younger ones, and we do indeed mean younger, we're going to have some fun down in turn number 1. For all the younger ones who like to head on down that way, please be careful, take your time. 12 is Mike Kyle, Bert Cormie, the 03, Freddie Prosser, the 31, Jim Dunham, the 44, the 7 is Bob Charters, the 30, Paulie Bear, Little Ragged, so we'll take them around one more time. So a couple of guys anticipating the start real good, other guys are being real cautious, and we didn't get a start. We'll take them around one more time. Quick run on the Homestead Road by the Berry Mills Extra. Great place for a meal or a night's lodging. Green flag is Don Elsie needed on the point. We're going racing. Second spot, Freddie Prosser is third in the 31. Jason Steves tags the wall and collects the 44 of Jim Dunham. Jason Steves got loose as he approached the turn number 3, got a turn, and the 44 of Jim Dunham with no place to go with some front end damage on that Pro Signs automobile. So caution flag out on the speedway as we start that all out in the 3-4 turn area. And we'll try this one more time. Looks like the damage more on the 44 than the 32. and I believe just some sheet metal damage on the front. A little bit of fluid down on the speedway could have got the radiator in that altercation. Not sure if that's fluid over there or just a shiny spot on the asphalt. So crews will run over to check that out. As Jim Dunham backs the 44 into his pit stall, and Jason Steves heads pit side as well. So caution out of the speedway as Jason Steves gets turned to the 32, and the 44 of Jim Dunham suffers some sheet metal damage in that altercation. So it looks like that is not fluid, that's just a patch mark on the green flag, this time by Kyle, your leader. Some time, but the field stays running under green as Mike Kyle shows the way in the Steel Chainsaws number 12 Taurus. The 30 of Polymer up for second spot as he puts away Bob Charters in the 7. Complete and 2 to go. Mike Kyle out in front, hooked on, pulling away. The battle is for second position. Paul Bear has it. The Mountain Man wants it. Bert Corby right there as well with 1 to go. For the win, puts the Ford Taurus number 12 in victory. Paul Bear solid run for second. Bob Chargers for third, and I believe a warning from the starter as well. Burt Cormy and Freddie Prosser round out the field. And less of a warm River Glen Speedway round of applause for Mike Kyle. His third heat win here at the Speedway in the year 2001. The Steel Chainsaws, T.L. Armstrong's automobile. The Belial Esso, also out of Black's Embroidery, and of course Mike's Welding. Before we go feature racing, and Tom Bannister, would you bring the junior fan ballot box to the tower, please? Tom Bannister, would you bring the junior fan ballot box to the tower, please? So Mike Rogers in the 41 will have the point. Steve Potter outside in the 3. Potter picked up the earlier heat win. Dan Burke on board the 15. Terry Charters, the reigning track champion in the sportsman division in car number 6. Ken McKenzie in the 85. Herman Berry on board the 10. And the 75 is Brad McCabe. So the warm round of applause once again as he returns to the victory circle, the Steel Chainsaws, T.L. Armstrong automobile, car number 12 for Mike Kyle. Also out of yesteryear equipment, these weekend race cars. Hope you take note of the sponsors, and we urge you to patronize them whenever you have need of the services or products they have to offer. Mike Rogers on the point. 10-lap qualifier. Late model sportsman, quickest of the Frankfurt Old Racing. Rogers and Potter once again a side-by-side door-handle-to-door-handle battle. Little contact between Rogers and Potter as they pour it on, trying to knock off a win here in this semifinal. Potter looking for win number 2 on the night as Rogers looks for win number 1 on the season. Smurf Garner, last week's feature winner, once again way off the pace. As Steve Potter shows the way out of turn number 4. Battle for third shaping up now between Dan Burke in the 15, Terry Charters in the 6. In second spot in the 41. The 15 of Dan Burke moves up to challenge on the underside of Rogers as they head down the backstretch. Potter looking for win number 2 on the evening. Sportsman semi-final. Dan Burke trying to break free of Mike Rogers and Ken McKenzie. And hold on to second position as Potter leads around one more time, picks up the white flag with 1 to go. The battle for second now. Dan Burke, Ken McKenzie, Mike Rogers, Herman Berry Jr. Terry Charters and Brad McKee really all in the battle for second as Potter takes home the win. Burke will pick up second, Ken McKenzie, Mike Rogers, and Herman Berry Jr. Moving the Marshall Cabinets, Burgess Contracting, Line. Plus 4 cylinder cars having at it for 20 laps here in feature competition. We'll check the track for debris, cut them loose momentarily under the green flag. Steve Potter on his way to Victor Lane in the Chevrolet Monte Carlo number 3. Let's have a warm Riverglade Speedway round of applause. 2-time winner on the evening, Steve Potter in the 3. So picture taking ceremony. By the way, if you'd like to have a picture of your favorite driver or an action shot from here at the Speedway and you're headed over to the garage area after the race, they are available in the pit canteen. A complete album can be found there, and you can pick up your favorites, and they're very, very reasonably priced as well. Number 2, the 35 of Joe Jenkins. Race, and assistant starter Dan Duke will give them a final look from the tower, and then we'll cut them loose under the green flag. Green flag is down. We're off and running like a herd of turtles. And they go 3 wide already through the 1-2 turn area. crash and burn down the backstretch. The 73 of Alvin David looking for the Grand Slam, a heat semi-final winner. He is your leader record and left number one. Full line, full zone excitement. Don't get no better than this. 35 of Joe Jenkins makes contact with the 30 as they head down the backstretch on lap number 2. Solid run. He's up to 4th position. Horseman in the 30. Todd Hickey, the 88, in 3rd position as your leader. Alvin Beeman shows the way. Roger Laguna up for 2nd spot. Looks like the tires are all up with the 35. Not sure what the problem is as they slice and dice down the backstretch. The 18 will be into the fray as well. Larkin in the 18 machine becoming a factor in this 20-lap ride as Alvin Beeman shows the way. Car number 73, Alvin Blaney, your race leader. Rob DeMoe, the 87 off the pace. Gonna get tight in turn number 3. And Rob DeMoe wisely pulls to the infield area. Caution out on the speedway as several cars get turned around off turn 4. The 88 of Todd Hickey involved Bob Buell, the 00, so is the 9 of Dave Gagnon, the 77 automobile also involved. Now, as it is in this rookie division, every time there's a caution flag, the field will change direction. We'll realign them, try them one more time. Bob Buell of the 00 could be terminal problems in that automobile, some serious damage to the right side and rear both of that automobile. So a tough break for Bob Buell, who picked up a double win this evening and was trying to vindicate himself from last week's black flag in the feature by picking up the Grand Slam tonight. So what a tough break for young Bob Buell in car number 00. The 77 also in trouble. Sandy Lehman under the car there inspecting the damage in that machine. And Todd Hickey, the 88, also unable to refire at this juncture. So caution out on the speedway. We'll check everything out, realign the field, try this one more time. Tom Bannister to the tower, please. Tom Bannister to the tower, please. Bob Buell going to climb behind the seat once again. Can't race it, just going to at least enjoy the ride. Complete, 15 to go. Sunday drivers crash and burn division feature. Don Larkin in car number 1, 29. Stephen McKay, we're going green this time by. The 99 of Roger LeBlanc taking over the lead. Greg Ward moving up the challenge now, hoping to make it 2 features in a row. And Roger LeBlanc, your leader, Craig Ward in second, Alvin Blaney in third. north, and I believe the 55 apparently marking in fifth position. Roger LeBlanc picks up the feature win in the 99 machine, driving the reigning track champions car from the Sunday Warriors division. And Roger LeBlanc will take the neighborhood pub machine around on his victory lap around the speedway. Get a couple of words with him on his return. Celebrating a victory in the 99 machine. We'll bring the Harvey's Neighborhood Pub machine back to Victory Lane for the official picture taking ceremony. The exits the car and says, Roger LeBlanc, Victory Lane, car number 99, your feature winner. First win of the 2001 season for Roger in the 99. We'll get a couple of words with him. I know they've had their ups and downs to this car over the season with mechanical problems keeping it running, especially with co-drivers maintaining the car as well. Roger, congratulations, super. Your first win for the year 2001. Super, congratulations.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the helps in the pits. This raceway is the best raceway you can find. Everybody works together. Thanks for my crew. Thanks for Les, my partner, family, friends, girlfriends, everybody. This is what makes racing all what it's all about.
You only asked for one more thing tonight if Les took it to victory in the Sunday Warriors.
Oh, yes. He's got it.
Okay. He's the track champion for a reason, right? Roger LeBlanc, let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Super on here, the 99, took advantage of every opportunity and brought it home in Victory Lane. Straight Soccer's lining up in the garage area for... Turn number 4, here comes Street Stock. Trying to knock this one off here this evening. Your race leader, Mike Weigel, on turn number 4 in the 60, with Timmy the Blue Lightning hot pursuit of 58. Mike Power Jr. in third charge, and Charlie Lewis is fourth. Lighten up a little love tap on the rear bumper of Mike Weigels. He lets him know he's there, moves to the outside to challenge, and Weigel pulls away down the front stretch. Long overdue for a feature win. Could knock it off here this evening, this 15-lap contest. Doing a super job handling Tim Layton right now with Mike Power there as well. Charlie Lewis continues to ride in fourth. Lap traffic now playing as a factor here in this feature as the 68 of Chapel gives way to the top side of the speedway at the halfway mark. We're 8 complete and 7 to go. 8 laps down, 7 to go. This 15-lap contest. Mike Wingle, your race leader. Then the leader virtually from the drop into the green is the 6 car. Tim Layton smokes the tires, trying to drive in deeply and get the advantage off the 60 machine. Layton right there in the hunt, but needs to get a break either on the inside or the outside to put it together. Mike Wiggle, Tim Layton, Mike Power Jr. The battle seems to be between Mike Wiggle and Tim Layton. Adam Kirsten pulls to the inside now to allow the faster cars to get by on the outside and makes contact with Wiggle in the 60. They hang it up on the wall. Layton gets hung up as well, takes a big chunk out of the back straightaway wall. With caution out on the speedway. Mike Wiggle out of his car. And Tim Layton out of the car over there, so the warm round of applause. That was a scary one, ladies and gentlemen. So it looked like as the 60 car moved to the outside, the 65, the bumpers may have hooked together. Then they were both taken toward the wall. The 6 car right there involved in the altercation as well. So the 3 cars end up in a heap there in the backstretch. Just received word from the other side of the track, everyone is okay. All 3 drivers are okay over there. So a warm round of applause would be much appreciated. So we'll take a few moments to remove the cars from this altercation and put things right one more time. Not sure of the condition of the... The cars were able to get repaired and all made it back onto the speedway one more time. 4 laps to go. This 15-lap contest. Get the green flag this time. Here come the straight stocks. the sticks out. We are 13 complete. 2 to go. This time on 13 down and 2 to go. Right side has been delivered to Mike Fowler Jr. The 58 streaks down the backstretch for the final side. Through the 3-4 turn area. Giving way to the 6th car of Tim Wheaton out of turn number 4 for the checker flag. Mike Fowler Jr. 5th of the season. Charger Charlie Lewis for 2nd position. I believe Brian Chapman is going to pick up 3rd out of turn number 4. The 60 of Mike Wiggle and the 65 automobile of Adam Kirsten. So checker flag falls for the 5th time this season. Your feature winner, Mike Fowler Jr. So Mike Fowler Jr. for the 5th time this season enjoys the victory here in feature time in the official picture taking ceremony, 5th time on the season for Mike Power in Victor Lane. Mike Power Jr., after a 20-minute or so delay to repair the wall, there's only one problem, Mike. 5 features. We're running out of stuff to say.
I know. All I can say is past my bedtime.
Well, we've been much later than this, Mike, I assure you. We actually had the Hallelujah Chorus last year we were here so late.
Well, I'd like to thank my sponsors and my pit crew. We worked hard all day. We didn't really handle that well in the first 2 heats, but can't say nothing about the guys that helped me. They get us there every week.
They couldn't work that hard. They're all clean. Look, there's hardly any grease or back on.
Time for a shower.
I suppose that's during the intermission. Congrats, one more time. Let's hear it for Mike Power Jr. 5 feature wins thus far on the season. And not sure who's on board the 80. 15-lap contest for the Sunday Warriors Crash and Burn division of turn number 4. We're going racing! 3 wide on the break, and Tom Lane gets shuttled down to the bottom as they head through the 1-2 turn area. Tom Lane is hooked up, and Hall the man looking for the Grand Slam this evening. Virgin, the reigning track champion of the division in 2nd spot. And the point leader, Mike Wiggle in car number 6, puts Dumas away in car number 11, relegating Dumas to 4th position. Jerry Bernard on board the 80 works his way around Darrell Somerville. Back up to full power in the 22. That's the problems coming up to steam early in the going. And Tom Lane official race leader. Les LaFergie continues to ride in second. Point leader Mike Weigel in third. Complete, 7 to go. Halfway mark of this event. 8 complete and 7 to go. LaFergie sliding it through turn number 4, doing some four-wheel drift racing there, trying to catch Tom Lane in the 23. And Lane is really hooked up this evening. All the feathers flying on the Duckmobile tonight. One more time around, Duckman, Tom Lane, hooked up and on the middle down the back stretch, trying to put a lap down to the leader. For the 3-4 turn area for the final time. Lane takes it home for the win. LaFergie has to settle for second. Point leader Mike Weigel in third, car number 6. The 11 of Marty Duval, the 33 of Terry Malazza capture the top 5 positions. Dynamic tonight. On the top of the 23 were extremely aerodynamic tonight as they brought Tom Lane to yet another feature victory. Fresh red paint on the automobile. You had to do something different to be in Victory Lane tonight, so red paint is what it is.
Red paint was it.
Does it make it quicker?
It must have.
She was red hot, seriously. You were turning really good times in the feature.
No, it was working. We work on it hard.
And it runs hard and it shows. Congratulations, Tom Lane once again in feature lane, the Duckmobile. And how are you, my son?
Say hi.
A little shy. That's okay, you're allowed. Okay, late model sportsman feature coming up on the program to close it out for the evening. Duckman Tom Lane once again a victory in the feature competition of the Sunday Warriors division. 25 laps, quickest on the quick, and turn number 4 for the final time of the evening. like everything got shut down. Okay, caution out on the speedway as several cars mix it up off of turn number 4. So a big tangle over there. Looks like everybody's running. A very little contact was made. Some heads-up driving by 4 or 5 guys that just had no place to go, got it shut down in time, and I believe very little damage and probably very little debris over there as track crews go over to check in turn number 2. Had they been just a little further up the track and contacted that wall, we could have had another little disaster all over again. But caution out in the speedway as several cars tangled. Started a little earlier. Herman Berry almost caught the wall on turn number 1. One more time through the 3-4 turn area. Green flag this time down the front stretch. We are going to go racing. Speedway. The 32 car lost his hood, the reason for the caution flag. It is down on the approach to turn 1, right in turn 1, number 1 actually. To go. Rough night in Jericho. So we try to put this one together. A couple of cars get together off of turn number 2. I believe the 3 of Potter, possibly the 7 of Charters involved. And we'll try this one more time. And the 3 of Potter being relegated to the rear. Should get a green flag this time on turn number 4. And here we go to racing. Now gets turned around the 44 machine at 28 into the wall. And we are having a tough time to get to lap number 3. some sheet metal damage on the front of the Henny Pontiac Buick number 30, and you'll head to the garage area. We're open up the Country Camper Sales sign on the right front fender of that machine. The 28 of Smurfgard, also sideline infield area. Tough break for the forward driver out of Manhurst. He parks the Lafarge Canada machine in the infield area. We are still one complete and 24 to go. One down, 24 to go. We should be able to go green the rest of the distance because there'll be nobody left to race. Inside, Freddie Prosser on the outside, green flag this time, turn number 4, with 24 to go, we're going racing. Or not. Racing or not. So Bob Charters in the 7 gets messed up, turned around, involves the 41 of Mike Rogers. I believe the 03 got stopped in time, just no place to go. Okay, let's try it one more time. Well, obviously, we like lap number 1. We keep doing it over and over. With promoter Pat Rogers in the 7 car. I believe this may put the 7 on the trailer for the balance of the day. That's just a guess on my part, folks. We'll try this one more time. Caution out on the speedway, and once again we like lap number 1 so well, we're going to do it again. So I believe the 7 car has gone to the trailer. Obviously a somewhat popular decision, and I'll leave it just like that. Mike Kyle, your race leader. Freddie Prosser outside the front row. Never a dull moment at Riverglade Speedway. That's why we call it the Oval of Excitement. On the outside. Line turn number 4, we're going racing. And last, lap number 2 is in the Chairman does a hasty exit from the 14 machine and grabs the fire extinguisher to extinguish the flames in that machine. And the fire is out in turn number 2. LZ Beeman's okay, and the car probably needs a little bit of repair. Never a dull moment at Riverglade Speedway. Once again, that's why we call it the Oval of Excitement. Look at that beautiful moon coming up over Albert County off of turn number 3. Beautiful orange moon. Almost looks like a harvest moon, but it's a little early for that. It's back to the garage area. We'll try this one more time. We are 3 laps complete, 22 to go. Hopefully we can go green to the end. Full moon over Georgia, ladies and gentlemen, out of turn number 4. One more time. We are going to go racing. Up for 3rd, Paulie Bear. Looks like he may be strong enough to win tonight. In car number 30, Kim McKenzie right there as well. feature check of the late model sportsman division, and now repeats again tonight. So a warm round of applause for me as the Exorcist car, ladies and gentlemen, Steve Potter in car number 3, second feature win of the year.
Pretty good, huh? Woo! You can have the trophy, yeah. Bodie can have the other one.
And I gotta say this because this is exactly how it happened. You got relegated to the rear, you took your lumps, you went to the back, you locked into a couple of cars going to the pit, you were back up in 4th position, and you took advantage of that.
Yeah, she's a hard, long run. I better just watch what I say, huh?
The winner can say anything they feel like.
Oh, no, I like to run anybody into the ground, or 7 or anybody.
Well, we'll focus on the sponsors then.
Well, we couldn't be here without Marshall Cabinets, Burgess, Larry's Plumbing and Excavating, and Mantac Drilling. Hey, it's been rough.
Yeah, the car just gets better and better, but I guess you gotta do a little sheet metal work to it for next weekend.
It looks like all body work this week.
Way to go. Let's hear one more time for your feature winner, ladies and gentlemen, Steve Potter. 2 feature wins in the year 2001, a super strong run for the local campaigner. On behalf of Pat and Shelley Rogers, until next weekend when we'll present the McLean Auto Service Dale Earnhardt Memorial E-Lot feature with $1,000 to win and a $1,000 grand bonus from the Speedway as well. We'll say a good night.